Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make the most delicious caldo de res. So if you want to learn how to make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. For this recipe we're going to need 2.5 pounds of chuck pot roast, 2 pounds of beef short ribs or beef shanks, 1 small onion, 1 bay leaf, 1 head of garlic, 2 Roma tomatoes, 1 jalapeno, 1 corn, 1 chayote, 1 Mexican calabacita or zucchini, baby carrots, half of a small cabbage, 2 medium potatoes, 1 cup of green beans, a handful of cilantro, beef bouillon, tomato bouillon, and salt. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. We're going to begin by bringing 3.5 quarts of water to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, add your salt, onion, garlic, bay leaf, along with our meat. I'm using short ribs, but of course you can always use beef shanks. And for my chuck pot roast, I just cut it into small chunks. And now we're just going to bring it to another boil. Okay, and once it comes to its second boil, remove all of the impurities from the meat, form on top of the broth. Okay, so now we're just going to reduce the heat to medium-low. Cover it and allow it to cook for 1 hour. Alright guys, so after 1 hour, we're going to open our caldo. And let me tell you, that it smells delicious already. And here we're going to get our garlic. And just smash it down. Of course, remove the shell. Just make sure to smash it down completely and return it back to the caldo. And here I'm also going to be removing the onion since it already served its purpose. Okay, now to our caldo we're going to be adding beef bouillon and tomato bouillon. I'm using 2 teaspoons of each, along with our jalapeno and Roma tomatoes, and I just cut them in half. Okay, so here we're going to begin to add our corn, along with the chayote, if you're using. Okay, we're just going to cover it again and allow it to cook for another 20 to 30 minutes. All right guys, and after 20 minutes, we can add our potatoes, along with the carrots and green beans. And at this point, your meat should be nice and tender. Of course, make sure that you check it. And now we're just going to cover it again and allow it to continue cooking for another 10 to 12 minutes. All right guys, and after another 10 minutes, we can get ready to add the rest of our vegetables. So here I have my calabacita, along with my cabbage, and of course, our cilantro. So we're just going to cover it and give it another 7 to 8 minutes, and then we can get ready for the fun part. Alright guys, and after 7 minutes, our delicious caldo de res is done. At this point, all of our vegetables should be nice and soft, and our meat should be nice and tender. So just like that, we can now get ready to serve. Alrighty guys, and once we have our caldo de res, we can now get ready for the fun part, serving. Now of course I like to serve my caldo de res with some rice. You can always add it in with the caldo or set it to the side. But let me tell you that I am so ready. Caldo de res was one of the first recipes that I learned how to make. I thought it was so complicated, but oh, this is the easiest recipe ever. Make sure you get a little bit of all the vegetables, the cabbage, the corn, and of course the broth. Okay, now we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I am so ready. I made some corn tortillas. I'm just going to grab my meat, and the meat is so tender, look at that. Going to top it with some lime juice. Of course, add some lime juice to the broth. and some delicious salsa. Okay. And just like that, we can get ready to enjoy our delicious caldo de res. This is so easy. It takes 2 hours to make, but let me tell you that it is seriously so worth it. Everything is cooked to perfection. Your vegetables are still as a whole, they don't fall apart. It's just perfect. So I am so ready. Let me dip that in there. So hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. The caldito, so flavorful, so comforting. The meat, so tender. Now this is a small family size portion, so you can make it all year round. Let me tell you, so good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make a super easy and delicious caldo de res. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you agree with this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.